Hey, how you doing, man? My name's Jerome Campbell. I'm the founder of Cluedup Coffee. Cluedup Coffee was first born in 2017, April. I knew that was like that year, the 2016, 2017. I knew that it was time for me to, be the conductor of my own ship, and that's when I decided to come up with this concept of buying a vintage horse trailer from Leicester and converting that into a mobile coffee trailer. I first started the business in Victoria Park, which was nice, man. That was like a good start to the business because it was the location was amazing. I saw a gap in the market outside the park, especially on the weekends for that summer. And yeah, I managed to, persuade the council to give me that location. They've never done that before on that location. Never put anything. And I was like, look, I'm gonna put a little coffee trailer with some seating areas. And yeah, the product that I sold was my USP was like the coconut ice lattes that summer. I put that on the menu, and they literally flew off the shelf, which was it was crazy. I had queues hitting down the road on the weekend, and there was like I had an ice cream van not far from me, and it was either they grab our ice cream or they grab one of the coconut ice lattes. So that was the main product that I was selling. Also had the chocolate banana cake, the muffins. That was all homemade as well. It's done pretty well. And yeah, so that was 2017. By 2008, April 2018, I opened up my first indoor venue, which is at the Biscuit Factory in Bermondsey. So with that, it was a bit different because it was an amazing experience. Like once again, I painted, furnished it all myself, designed it. You'll see on my social media what I done there. But that was kind of different because the product changed. It wasn't really a busy place because it was really tucked away in a corner of the biscuit factory where you had to kind of ring a buzzer and follow the red line on the floor within a building for like at least about 2-3 minutes until you got to me. So the product changed from like it was Cluedup Coffee, but the main product was the events that was happening there, especially like that was the music events, which was pretty amazing. And just there was music events, art exhibition, um, health and well-being events for I collaborated with like the West African Foreign Commonwealth Office to do stuff there. So it was a growing, with the indoor space. It was growing. It was growing really well. Once when I did open that, I did have to. I couldn't open both, so the trailer was closed. So I done like maybe 4 or 5 months in a trailer, open the biscuit factory. So yeah, so what inspired me to create? What inspired me was like I moved in with my sister at Victoria Park, and I used to sit on the balcony for that summer. I think it was summer 2016, and I saw a gap in the market. There was an ice cream van there, and I used to see the ice cream van literally. I used to count because I used to go and get an ice cream from him, and he's been there for maybe about 6 years. But there was another patch. I used to count his customers and be like £3, and by the after an hour, he would have made like a crazy amount of money. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put something there, and I'm not sure what yet, and that was the main thing, like, and I came up with the Clued Up Coffee concept. And that was like that's what really inspired me because I knew that when I left I was working for Southwark Council for like maybe about an education department supporting families with special needs, and I knew that I needed to I couldn't do it anymore, like, and there was barriers that was quite it was a little bit frustrating that there was a threshold that I couldn't get past, and I needed change, and they were making redundancies within it. So that inspired me, definitely. The main thing I think, yeah, was when we got taken to for a conference for the council at Millwall football ground, and they handed out and they fed us really nice food. It was really nice. We was like, oh my gosh, food's crazy. Oh, getting salmon. Everyone's excited, and there was like a piece of paper like on the desk, just like this, and it was like, do not touch the paper until. So we turned over the paper, and it was like, jobs. If your job wasn't there, it means that you're gonna be made redundant, innit? My job was still there, but I decided to leave and take redundancy because, like I said, I needed to be in control, like, of my destiny. Which was, yeah, so that's what inspired me. Just that getting redundant, knowing that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, being at my sister's over at Victoria Park and seeing the gap in the market, and that's when Cluedup Coffee was resurrected, man. Where do you see yourself in the next year or so? At the moment, yeah, so where I'm at with the business, the biscuit factory, I've gotten, the biscuit factory is doing amazing. I managed to get an alcohol license there, was doing events, and that came to an abrupt end just due to, not to get into it too much, but it was they didn't want, the landlords of that building did not want me to do events in there anymore, and that was it really. They didn't want me to do events. They didn't want me in the space because there was conflict between the coffee shop that was downstairs, and the original contract for them was that there was not going to be any other coffee shops there. So that put a lot of pressure on the landlord of the building that I'm in, and that came to a halt, man. So, which was like, like you would see, even with the biscuit factory, you'd even see like Apple Music wrote an article that that's like an article of events that's happening there. EasyJet put an article, a journalist that wrote for EasyJet put an article in an article for the EasyJet magazine. So it was like the biscuit factory was really a hub for, like the biscuit factory hub for creativity, man. It was, yeah. So, but where I'm at London Bridge. I've moved back into the trailer, where it all began, and I'm at London Bridge train station at the moment, and been trading there for the past 6 months. I managed to get that location because I'm just busy, like, seeing opportunity, seeing gap in the market. So where I see myself is I'm gonna have another location. Definitely, I'm working hard towards that, which is gonna be permanent. And I've seen a gap. There's a really nice gap in the market where I can but create my own small market for a lunchtime period on a bit of private land in an area. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna move the business into having Cluedup Coffee on a patch of land, but also having other vendors within that, for them to be able to trade as well. So that's where I see myself. So 2 locations. I do want to get another indoor space, but not quite yet, because not yet, definitely not yet. I think I'm gonna, I know how to do it. I think if I found someone that wanted to invest, I'll definitely do that, man. And work together on that. But I couldn't do it solely by myself, because it's literally just been 2.5 years since I opened. 2.5 years this month since I opened Cluedup Coffee. Why would I like to join a program? You know what? There's one thing. This journey, has been really lonely. In regards to, and all the knowledge that I've gained has been through the mistakes I've made or the experiences that I've had. And, like, I think bringing some expertise in, it will create it will allow me to be that sponge that I want to be, and gain so much more knowledge and, and more experience in what I'm trying to achieve. I think, like, within what I'm trying to achieve, I think it's important because I've worked within education for so long. It's important to kind of like, not to kind of like, it's important for me to spread that knowledge on to other people, other entrepreneurs that, that really want to do it. Because I'm a strong believer of people becoming entrepreneurs and being conductors of their own ships, even if, everyone's got their expertise in what they do, but there's ways in which you can create your own, I believe you can create your own business. And I think, with the knowledge of what you do with your mentoring program and your support, it will support me, but it will allow me to spread that knowledge on to support someone else that wants to do it and carry that. So that's the main reason why. And I think it would be nice for me to be able to talk to someone else other than my missus. Because it's like, she's like, sometimes I feel like she's my counsellor and all that, which, but not counsellor, but, my therapist, I should say, within this journey of being an entrepreneur. I hope that's it. That's enough information. I hope it's not too much information. And, thanks for this opportunity. Thanks, Dean, for sending this over to me from Southwark. And look forward to hearing back from you, whether I'm successful or I'm not successful with it. All right, thank you. Bye.